I should.
Should too. Okay, awesome. And teams SLAP. You
Yep,
guys,
we're here.
all right. I see Luca there and Andy. So awesome. So going back to Biz Elevate, did you guys just get in the room?
Yes, sir, we are here.
Okay, Aman and Tanuj.
I
Awesome.
think Tanuj is coming.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm here.
Awesome.
Hello. I'm out.
Awesome. All right, let's do a quick, I'm gonna go a couple of slides back to find our judges for track B. All right, Craig, I see you, sir. How's New York?
I'm here. New York's fine, nice and sunny.
Okay, Subhaya, is that how you say your name?
Yeah, all good here in Los Angeles. A
Fantastic.
little early for us, but good.
Yes, it is. It's you're 2 hours ahead there, so yeah. Mike, Dennis.
Yeah. I'm here, sunny Los
Also-
Angeles, sipping
Oh,
coffee.
Awesome. Thank you for being here. And then Girish,
Very much here, Ravi. Good morning.
good morning. All right. So, I mean, somehow this became like you've got more in the West Coast than the East Coast. What happened? there's a 3-to-1 ratio.
He brought the Dodgers with him.
Ah,
Yeah.
all right. Well, awesome. Well, since everybody's here, everybody, my name's Ravi Brahmbhatt. I guess I'm in the middle here in Houston, Texas. So representing the TiEU Houston chapter, and then I'm also, as many of you may already know, that I'm a director and a faculty at Houston Community College for Innovation and Entrepreneurship. I'm glad that all of you are here. We've got all this other stuff out of the way. Just reminding you that we've got 5-minute pitch. Okay, so I'm going to be kind of acting as a moderator. Let me make sure if I have support. Checking. Hi, Dr. Rao. Are you my support or?
Don't know. I just logged in and Paul pushed me over here. So
I love
fine.
it. Okay, well, glad you're here. Let me make sure. Is it Nityashri? Are you my support?
Yes, sir.
Are you timekeeping?
Yes, I am.
Excellent. Okay, so everybody say hi to Nityashri, because she's gonna be the one who's gonna cut you off when you go over your time, whether it's a judge or a pitch. Nityashri is in command. We are gonna listen to her. That's the rules of the road. When she says everybody shut up, we shut up, and we allow the next activity to take place. So a very powerful lady in the room today. Okay, so thanks for being here, Nityashri. I think she's in Coimbatore. Is that true?
Yes,
In
I
India.
am. Yes.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, thanks for being
Thank you.
maybe getting in the evenings there. And happy Diwali. You know, you're celebrating. We celebrate here in the US too. So glad you're able to make time here as well. All right, folks. So with all this out of the way, let's talk about the order. Anybody has any questions about the order? If you need, take a screenshot. We're gonna have Biz Elevate go first, then Horizon, then Century Biz, and then SALP. Start calling Slap. Slap is the last one. So with that said, let me have Biz Elevate share their screen. I'm gonna stop sharing. You can share your screen, and your timer will start when we say, okay, we see your screen.
Is it viewable to all?
Yes, and we're gonna actually put you on spotlight. So let me see who my help there is. Maybe I could do it for you. All right, I'll do the. So Aman, you're presenting, correct?
Yes, sir, I'm presenting. I'm representing Biz Elevate.
Okay, and who else is presenting with you?
I have a teammate, Tanuj Nayal.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I'll be here.
Awesome. Every time you speak, then it helps me find you quickly in the roster, and then I can spotlight you for everybody. And then we'll also kind of take a screenshot of while you're presenting. So it'll It'll be a nice little show, just that you and your team. Am I missing anyone else, or just the two of you?
No, so
So
it's
just
two of
two of
us.
us.
Excellent. Okay, I'm gonna take a screenshot to smile, boys. You got this. All right, Nityashi, timer ready?
Yes, already.
Okay, you guys are ready
I'll
to
just
go?
spotlight myself.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. We'll just wait for one more. You may have to use pin, Nitishi.
Okay.
If you're not able to, then let me
Yeah.
do it for you. I can help you. You've got the timer. Is that what?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
Okay, here he goes. Adding the pin. Your camera is off right now.
Yeah, I'll just turn it on. Your time starts
Okay.
now, you guys.
All the best.
So uh, you don't build a business, you build people, and then people build the business. By these lines of Zig Ziglar, an American author, salesman, and a motivational speaker, I, Aman Bani, represent Team Biz Elevate, and we are working on problem statement number 2 for TiE Union Hackathon 2024. So the main motive and intention you say behind building this Biz Elevate was not just any project idea, but whole as a startup idea which innovated into us, and we tried to implement all the possible solutions as of a startup would do uh, regarding this problem statement, which leads to us of becoming a Warren Buffett of business mentorship industry and making it irreplaceable of our own field. So the problem statement relies on the every in US every single day 55 small scale businesses closes in US alone. Imagine having that number of 55 small businesses. That leads to 20% of the small scale businesses closes in their first year, leading to 60% of the small scale businesses closing in that fifth year. Imagine having those big numbers and being a small scale business owner. Now, now, just imagine of you being a small scale business owner and having these masters to help you in their business, in your business journey, like Steve Jobs, Warren Buffett, and Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and Mukesh Ambani. Just imagine that you are being a small scale business owner and you are guiding by them. Of course, it's not possible through physical methods, but it's surely possible through AI and with help of tools. This is where Biz Elevate comes. Biz Elevate helps you to do these things with AI and all the possible tools to make you all personalized solutions at your fingertips. So, how Biz Elevate works? Biz Elevate focuses on your one-stop AI-powered solution, which motivates you to at your lowest times, then audits your personalized businesses. Second, providing hand-to-hand solutions, and then uplifting you to your success journey of your small-scale business. Third, we have four road steps regarding this. First, we provide personalization and personalize in such a manner it personalizes you to your region, your country, your business, and everything regarding to you. And second, providing AI assistance in every possible field it can us. Third, it provides it resources like case studies, business studies, and mentorship guidance, assignments, and all these things. Third, we have inbuilt it the key features of business tools that help you in your small scale business, providing best class facilities to work with. Fourth, we have implemented a AI model and named it as Erica, and for this we have trained open source LLM models and trained it upon our business data, then a fine tuning and all these thing for just AI to be inbuilt in your mentorship in such a manner that it provides personalized assistance to your small scale businesses without any delay and providing real time assistance with the knowledge of full scale world around it. Fourth, moving towards the revenue model of what we have think how we can generate is uh, by subscription model and by providing business tools fee and resources fee. And we have a teammate. Tanush, can you please send that link for the users, judges to experience our web page, and I'll guide
So,
them.
Last 1 minute,
it's
Amit.
in the chat.
Sure.
It's in the chat.
Competing
You can
competing with okay, thank you, Tanuj. Competing with my competitor Horizon, these are the things which we have inbuilt it and focused better than Horizon, and that help you in making a smarter choice, I think. And let me take you as of you can experience our uh, uh, prototype. It's in there, and if you have any query, please let me know. And this is Team Biz Elevate, and thank you.
All right. All right, let's stop the timer there, Nityashri. This is opportunity for the judges. So we're gonna let me spotlight the judges as well. Give me a second though. I gotta figure out. Okay. So at this point, since Mike, I found you first, do you have any questions for this team? I've added you on the spotlight.
Yeah, yeah, Ravi, I can ask questions. So Aman and Tanuj, good job putting all this together. I appreciate the work that you guys have done. And a few questions come to mind, but I'll start with the first one, which is you describe your AI tool, Erica. Can you explain a little bit about how Erica will be fine-tuned to adapt to mentorship advice to cater to different industries, different underserved segments of the population? How do you receive this mentorship feedback, and how do you tune Erica to be able to serve different industries and different needs?
Okay. So is my screen visible to you?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now you have talked about Erica. Just imagine you being a small scale business owner and providing and asking us for your help. And you come to visit Biz Elevate. First it does is evaluates your business. It evaluates your business in some kind of questions like these. And next, once it has evaluated your business, second, it puts you in a personalized dashboard. This dashboard provides AI assistance in such a manner that it categorizes you in every industry you have adopted for. Like we have and providing you resources according to your personalized mentorship, like just following about on resource that you come from any region of the world that support businesses in some different kind of manner. Like in USA, you had to adopt some new features to do a particular business. Like in India, you Spain, Germany, France, and Italy. There are personal separate methods to do any kind of business, and uh, according to that, it provides you hand-to-hand guidance from scratch model. Like in India, we have government schemes and supports. What are the legal requirements, funding options for your businesses, taking your business online, and how to do a marketing strategy, customer supports, and logicals. First is this thing. Now, let's suppose you're a IT and software industry business owner. Reading from the start of the journey, launching your startup, government supports, legal information, how to do funding in IT infrastructure, SaaS, and marketing. Second, talking about this, once you have proper resources, you would have be using some tools for your businesses that would help you to make the workflow more efficient and more faster. We have implemented few tools. First is CRM, customer relationship management, this HR management, and this all. The main feature which I want to ask for is Erica was for first was for dashboard for all your personalized mentorship and personalized resources and tools. Second, it along with these personalization and dashboard, it gives you six more features in this form: AI outbound sales development representative, AI inbound sales development representative, AI chatbot, LinkedIn SDR, AI phone assistant, and AI revenue section. Okay, talking about AI mm, outbound getting with Erica, what it helps in uh, making a formation and in a flow in personalized AI AI manner, giving you three key features as of we can think of: AI crafted personalization, template based customization, tailored DIY messages, and all these things. And coming into outbound SDR, It gives you 5 features like personalized, driven leadership, tailored engagement seamlessly, and all these things which are being personalized to your needs and requirements. And all these things are helped according to your needs and requirements as you have filled in audit section. And that's
All
all.
right. Mike,
Thank you.
your question there. Girish, you have your hand up, so we'll let you go second if you
Sure.
can go.
Thanks, Ravi. Hey, thanks, Herman and team. I think pretty decent job with respect to what you guys did for the hackathon, given the time limit. My question is, this is about bringing the mentors to the business, right?
Mhm.
What exactly are you guys doing here? I mean, I kind of missed in your presentation. I saw in the first two slides you bring in the right mentors, but where is that mentorship coming from? How are you attracting the mentors to or mapping the mentors to the business?
Okay, sir, as I have discussed, we have steps to move forward. First, let's take at quick evaluation. Once your business is quick evaluated. Second, let me just share a slide. Uh, uh, Here it works like this thing. Mm, yes, this thing. Once your business is audited in a personalized manner according to your needs and requirements, all you have. Second, it provides is into uh, our Biz Elevate. The Biz Elevate works in 3 key features in your marketing goals, strategy, what you are doing, and what you are building. Second, once you have all these things in your packed up, it provides you one with AI mentors and AI assistant. Second, it contacts you to a personalized mentor. For any mentors, you can have personalized mentor. These mentors, just a sample, these mentors will assign you, this mentors will help you in your audit section, and accordingly, with the response of AI, it helps you giving more personalized manner in form of mentorship. Like it combines their knowledge along with your auditing from our side, and gives you best results in mentorship format.
All
That's
right.
it.
All right. Aman, you're gonna watch that timer. You have 2 more judges to go. You got to be quicker on your answers. Okay. So, Craig, you're up, sir. Any
Yeah, it was a
questions?
good presentation. I'm going to play off of Grish's question, but how are you going to do client discovery, not mentor discovery, client discovery? How are you going to reach out to the marketplace and fit in your product?
uh, the talking about the market research, anyone, a go-to market strategy would be, uh, mm, first we would be showing up in some kind of community, like here we have in this thing. uh, we would be reaching out some communities and some people, and we would be giving some free resources to the people, for small scale businesses, just to try once just to try our personalized assistance and our working and all our things. Second, we would go to is to reach the clients which we feel needs some assistance. And third would be uh, contacting our known groups which are currently doing businesses, and asking them to review this thing. And fourth would be to go door to door and to step to each and every small scale business, uh, and ask them to try. And once they have tried this thing, this we would do proper marketing and all the branding thing.
All right.
And next
Aman,
thing.
I'm gonna have to like ask you to stop now. Nitishi
Sorry.
has spoken. The time was over,
Oh,
and in
Thank
fact,
you.
I'll
so
say
sorry.
one of the judges does would not have the opportunity at this point to ask questions. So,
I'm
with
so
that
sorry.
said, the team, Aman and Tanuj, good job, and we're gonna ask the judges to go ahead and start scoring. But one of the judges, here's an opportunity for you to share your 1 minute pitch to the team. Uh, so Craig, sir, you're up first. Um, so
Okay,
yeah,
I'll do
double
my
check with you,
1 minute
sir.
pitch in 30 seconds.
Yes, sir.
Craig
Go for it.
Abbott, I'm located in New York, and my background is finance. My day job is working with startups in the governance area, working with regulators as well as working with investors. I've been with TiEU for 10 years. I run the New York Mentoring and Education Program. And little known fact, when I got out of college, I went into the United States Air Force before I joined Citibank in New York for my career. So that's my background, my 1-minute pitch. I'm going to score now.
Fantastic. And hey, thanks for your service, sir. That's awesome. What an honor. Air Force. So I was at the wings over Houston in Houston just a few days ago, where we had 100,000 people come out to the airfield, celebrating every type of military airplane. So and the servicemen and women that fly them. So it was awesome. So thank you for your service. Veterans Day is coming in the US, so we're excited. All right, so with that said, judges, please do go ahead and get your scores in. Let me see. Nityashi, are you also able to see the judges dashboard so you know
Yes,
who
sir.
hasn't scored? Okay, good.
Yeah.
So judges, we have an eye on you. As you submit your scores, we have a little green and red table that tells us who's done it, who's not. Let's get the next team ready though. I'm gonna unmute, or I'm not unmute, unpin the last team. And in fact, I'm gonna see if I should remove everybody, and we'll just bring them back. So we're going through this transition. All of you will be unpinned, and then we're gonna ask the next team to get ready. If you guys can raise your hand, so I know I need to pin you guys. This is gonna be Team Horizon. All right, awesome. Got
So we got
Divya.
the scores from all the judges.
Wow, you guys are good. Usually it takes longer. All right, love it. So who else do it? So I've got 3 students here that I'm going to be adding on the spotlight.
Oh, lead.
Where
Hello.
is he? Where is he? You gotta raise your hand so I can find you.
Actually, you have named the wrong lead. Actually,
Right, is he here?
no. Actually, you have named the wrong lead. I am
Oh,
the leader of the team. Actually,
very nice.
here.
But is got it. All right, we'll just ignore that slide and ask you to share your slide at this point. And I think I've added all of the right team members, right? So go ahead and share your screen. So who's sharing the screen?
Yeah, one that sharing the screen.
Okay, okay. All right, good.
Divya will start the pitch. Actually,
Yeah, Prerna, your time starts now.
So, good evening, all. Welcome to Horizon, an initiative that transcends boundaries and to uplift the undeserved communities. So, coming from Mysuru, a city where career opportunities and industry exposure struggle with fewer placements, limited experience, and also at the same time, small businesses in our city face hurdles in adopting digital solutions due to lack of accessible mentorship and resources. So Team Horizon is just an initiative to combat all these challenges. Next up, I'll be discussing about our mentorship model. So discussing about a mentorship model, I'm very sorry about those things. Ours is a student-based mentorship model where we make sure that both students as well as the small business owners are mutually benefited. And if I have to talk about the stats, which was already previously discussed by my counterpart about the US-based stats, given where small businesses, how much they face, only the dark reality is that only 25% of new businesses make it to 15 years or more. And one of the primary reasons why that is because of their lack of digital knowledge. They have the marketing skills and the strong stand that they take in digital economy. And the solution for this is, of course, a student-based mentorship model, which is a new aspect, challenging not only our counterpart, but also the entire mentorship model that is running successfully in the world right now. And talking about our app features, if I have to show why we have chosen student mentors, because total students in top engineering colleges in the mid-sized city would be around 12,000. Assuming that half of the student pool would love to mentor small businesses, then it would really meet our market and bridge the gap between whatever the small businesses are facing in terms of digital knowledge. And talking about the app features, or the key features or elemental features of app, we have the app supports mentees with 24/7 AI-driven automation that answers common questions, manages routine tasks to optimize mentor time, and helps ensure that meaningful mentor-mentee conversation connections. And also, it promotes skill building and continuous learning. We incorporate gamified challenges as well as achievements and leaderboard competitions, so that in order to motivate them and engage them. If I have to talk about how mentors are recruited, then we have a special system wherein we give field specific assessments to mentors, and which would be based, and we would also carry out a personal interview based on which we would recruit the top ranked mentors, and we also would give them a practice sessions, training sessions, so that they can be able to cater to the needs of the small businesses. And we also have industry, if you have to talk about how mentors and mentees are selected or how they are matched, then we have industry type of skill requirements. Mentees, like the mentees would be requested to tell which field they are working in, be it retail or healthcare, based on which we would cater to the needs to the mentees. And then we have location-based data would also be collected. Our main thing is that in case we would prefer trying to match mentees and mentors from the same locality, so that they would also have some certain knowledge regarding the regional issues, and they would together help in bringing up a better business. And in terms of digital knowledge only.
Last
And
1
then
minute,
later
Divya.
on now, sure. So if I have to talk about our key differentiator, it's the skill lab. Here we follow a SEO module where user input business details and keywords to receive data-driven projections of views and engagement, helping them to make informed decisions. And then we also have incentives and recognition, which would be beneficial for both, which would be recognized, which would be given to mentors and mentees in recognizing their efforts done. And if I have to talk about the business model, we have various, as you can see in the see on the screen, the basic starter, growth plan, and pro plan. And I'll be explaining about the financial sustainability, where both mentees, mentors, and the company would be benefited. Mentees would get NFT badges, global certification, global recognition, and mentors would get free guidance, limited, but premium mentorship access would also be there. And through premium mentorship access, the company expenses would be met. This is all about
Time is
our
up,
model.
Divya.
In case you
All
have
right,
any
Divya.
questions, we are open to questions.
So all right, so your time's up. So let's go ahead and you know what? Last time, Mr. Subhai did not get to ask a question. I'm going to ask him to take off, ask the first question, and add him in the roster here.
All right, I knew it was coming my way. All right, nice presentation. So you made good use of your time compared to the previous one. They wasted more time introducing the problem. So the one concern I have is the students being the mentor. Won't there be a credibility problem? The businesses won't take the mentor seriously because that respect has to be there. How do you address that?
You take the question. Okay.
Hello. Yeah, I will take the question. So basically what we are doing is, first we are giving a digital online assessment for the mentors. After they pass the digital assessment, they will be invited to a short interview. In that short interview, we will check that if they have enough skills and motivation to help the mentees or the small business entrepreneurs and all. After they clear the short interview, they will be subjected to short training in which we will tell all the challenges faced by the small business entrepreneurs. So in this way, we can have a credible mentors.
In the sense that I have to add on, mentors, of course, would get the respect because we would not be accessing any, we would be accessing quality mentors from various strong background or strong education background related to digital thing. So in a way, it answers the question, I think.
Okay. Let's move. I don't want to take too much time, so move on to the next question.
All right, awesome. So next, let me ask, I'm going to go backwards. Craig, you have a question for this team, sir?
Yeah, it's a good presentation, Devya. That's not easy to get in front of a group like this, but tell me again, getting back to the issue of the experiential learning and having the collaboration with students doing this, how are you going to keep the students tracked on whether they actually show up and how that works? Because students are notorious for saying they're going to be somewhere, and it's kind of tough, to get them on time. How are we going to track that?
So, well, we have an AI-based system in our this thing. So, whenever they take up class or they engage with the mentees, they would be notified. They would get points, and more number of points would mean a better batch. They would also be recognized in global summits that we would do every year. So, in a way, they would not go out of line, is what we think.
Adding to that answer, if a mentor fails to show up on that particular date or particular session, we can have a backup mentor for it. If in case they are not available, they can be exchanged quickly.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Girish?
Yeah.
For the team?
Yeah. So I think a good job so far. So the key thing is, this is a mentorship to adopt the digital skills. This is not to help them with the business strategy or anything, right? Just to kind of make sure that you are clear about it, because that makes a lot of difference why you're bringing students versus business leaders, right? This is about digital adoption. So from that point of view, my question is, how are you bringing the free resources available with these mentors, the students, from a digital skill to the business, right? I understood your mentorship mapping, but how do you bring these resources available? Let's say Verizon skills or something like that.
So we couldn't follow you. Could you be more specific if you don't mind?
Girish, I think he's asking if there's an example or if you could be more specific on your question. She did.
Oh yeah, no. Let's say Verizon digital skills is available free of cost to the business. How are you going to recommend which courses are suitable for a business when you do the assessment? And then how do you map the mentors to help them adopt those skills? If they struggle with those skills, how these mentors are going to help them, etc. What's your view and what's your approach?
We map the mentees based on, first we would take in information from the mentees regarding the industry they are working in and what type of skills they know, whether they are in touch with the digital skill or they are someone from a very they want someone from the 0th step. And then based on that, we have AI which will match the mentors having the required knowledge so that they can meet the mentors' expectations. And also we have another system where SEO search engine operation where we make use of the mentors who have trained previous mentees with the same concern would be given first preference to train the upcoming mentees with the same problem. Or you want more answer, or is this
all right? Well, I want to give Mike an opportunity. Unless Girish, you have did she answer your question, sir?
I'm good, Ravi. Yeah.
All right, thank you, sir. All right, so Mike, you're up. 2 minutes on the clock. You're muted, Mike.
Oh, sorry. Hey, great job with the presentation, guys. And I know you've put a lot of thought into it. My question is more so on the continuity of mentorship. With students graduating and leaving, how would you continue to provide mentorship guidance to the mentees after a student has departed or graduated from their college? And the second part is, you did mention the fact that you train your mentors, but how do you train them on industry specific skills? Because, you know, the way you mentor somebody in healthcare could be a whole lot different from how you mentor somebody who's running a restaurant or a retail store, right? So what tools do you adopt?
So talking about the second question, sir, the problem statement we have chosen is about giving digital knowledge to the existing small businesses and to bridge the gap that they are facing currently. So I would not suggest that Horizon would give any business related knowledge to it. Rather, we would give them digital knowledge. For example, if you say a small business might be lagging in marketing, may not be available to the larger market. So our first approach would be someone with a good digital knowledge who can give them website, who can make a website for them and cater to their needs. So in that way, Horizon has been shaped.
Okay, I get that, but I think you may have to rethink that, because in terms of data privacy or security, I thought you would address those sort of challenges that may pop up. Like when you're dealing with somebody in healthcare, you're probably more concerned about those aspects versus, you know, in other industries, you may not. So anyway.
Yeah, answering the first question actually, if the students graduate, not we can also hire them actually. If they're top mentors, they are actually doing very well in this field, we can hire them and also continue our relationship. But if they're not,
Time is up, team.
All right, well, we'll leave it at that, guys. So good job, everybody. We'll use this opportunity to, since I missed him last time, we're gonna give him Subhaya. Am I pronouncing your name correctly, sir?
Yeah, Subhaya. Close enough.
You've got a minute to introduce yourself to the team and the groups over here.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Subhaya Chermandanda, originally from actually Coorg, Bangalore, where the TiEU Global is going to be this year. Yeah, I live in Los Angeles now. I've been running an IT services company, started and running for the last 20-something years now. Do a lot of work for the government agencies here. We have a back office in Bangalore. Been into entrepreneurship related activities, active with TiEU for the last few years. Been an angel investor for a few years now. Yeah, trying to engage more actively with entrepreneurship now that I have more time off from my running the business myself.
That's awesome. Fantastic. All right. So with that said, we're going to use the remaining minute here to get the next team onboarded. So it's going to be team Century Biz, Christiana, and it was I Shutu. Yeah, let's get you guys to pin. Hey, Samant, do you have a question, or is your hand up just because you're excited?
Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry to interrupt, but we have also prepared an app just for the UX. Can we get 1 minute at least to show it?
No, well, let's leave it. You know, you already left the elevator, so let's leave it for now. The good news is you'll, you know, the judges have seen what you've submitted. Okay, they've already seen all the other things. So let's not change any of the rules of the road right at this point. We'll go with what we have.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, wait till the very end of the show. You'll have good news for you guys, okay? All right, so let me get the, I need both the teams to raise their hand so I can find them. Christiana, I got you. You're pinned. I'm trying to see. Where's your team? There she is. Okay. If you guys don't raise your hand, then it becomes really hard for me. Okay.
Sorry.
Get the judge and myself out of the way. You have one pinned and all right. For some reason, okay, so you need to rename yourself. Let me go ahead and help you out here because that's the only way I could find you. That you're in the track B and we'll add you in the pin. Who's going to be sharing their screen?
Christiana will do that.
Okay.
We
I'm
actually
going to
both
stop
present.
sharing my screen. Nitishi, could you confirm if the judges have scored?
So awaiting response from Subhaya, sir.
All right, yes. So you got to hit that submit button at the end.
Yeah, got it, sir.
Got it? Okay, fantastic. Okay, if you can go ahead and share your screen. Christiana?
She's sharing.
Oh, what am I missing? Oh, there it is. Okay, sorry, I've got a lag for a little bit here. Let's get the timer and
Yeah.
give me a second. I'm sorry, trying to
I'll
find.
start from the beginning.
Yes, please do that. Yeah, I just pinned you. And 3, 2, 1. All the best, ladies.
Hello, judges and participants. We thank you for this opportunity. My name is Aisha Said, and I have my colleague with me, Christiana Ola, to introduce to you CenturyBit, a cybersecurity platform created for small businesses facing digital threats today. Our discussion is going to stem from the problem background, the solution overview, all the way down to the impact and the vision for our project. Now, did you know that of about 43% of cyber attacks are directed at small businesses? Yet, alarmingly, only 14% of these businesses feel prepared to defend themselves against this cyber threat. Now, this gap is very concerning, especially when you consider the fact that the average cost of businesses counter-attacking cyber attack can reach a devastating amount of about $200,000. An expense that can threaten most of the small businesses and its survivor. Now, we are asking the question: what is accelerating digital skills for small businesses growth? Given this present statistics, small businesses faces a growing threat from cyber attacks, with over 43% breaches targeting this sector, and only 14% of these people are feeling equipped to defend themselves against it. The average cost of cyber attacks, which I mentioned earlier, is $200,000, and many businesses lack the resources to enhance their cybersecurity posture. Now we ask ourselves, how can small businesses effectively protect themselves from this looming threat in the next 12 months? That is where CenturyBit comes into our solution, which specifically designed to address the cybersecurity challenges faced by small businesses. CenturyBit is a web-based platform that empowers small businesses, particularly those in the underdeserved communities, and enable them to hire a cybersecurity professional to strengthen their cybersecurity posture. Now, what are some of the key features of our application? Our application is featured in personalized security assessment, digital training and resources, mentorship pairing, interactive AI chatbot support, and AI-driven recommendation. Now, what is our user-centric design is about? Our features is a mobile first, that is compatible on a mobile screen. It has a responsive design for accessibility on all devices. User also benefits from personalized progress tracking to mentor their growth. Now, there is also a dynamic assessment question tailored to help users on an onboarding features, ensuring relevance, easy access to their features, and also have a downloadable content that supports their offline learning. Additionally, there is also a clean visual design that promotes a focused and engaging learning environment. What sets us apart from our competitors? Now, CenturyBit addresses critical gaps in small businesses, that is the cybersecurity market. While there is a competitors like CyberSmart, KnowBe4, and also SAS Optic, they also offer various services, but they lack the mentorship and comprehensive support tailored for small businesses. In contrast, our product, that is CenturyBit, it provides an AI-driven assessment, an integrated mentorship, a digital skills training, and also we have a partnership with Verizon Small Business Digital Ready, and also Google Garage Enhance, and also help in our credibility. And also empowering small businesses, especially those in the underdeserved community, and to help them with their confidentiality to navigate into the cybersecurity.
The architecture includes React, XJS, and Redux for the front end, Flask and Postgres SQL for the backend, AWS for scalability and security. So we use OpenAI for personalized guidance, Node.js with WebSocket for real-time interactions, service workers and IndexedDB for offline access, and advanced encryption. Now let's dive into the walkthrough of the prototype. Firstly, the users are prompted to sign in and create an account. And after authentication, they complete an
Just 1
about
minute,
your business
Christiana.
section to provide details on business sites, industry, and employee count. So essentially, adjust security assessment questions dynamically based on the inputs for the personalized recommendations. So after the assessment, the AI analyzes responses and directs users to a personalized dashboard. So, and it provides recommendations for them. So the dashboard also includes digital skills resources from partnerships with, like my colleague has mentioned, Google Digital Garage. Moving on, the product roadmap. The product roadmap includes the launch of the core MVP with user authentication, risk assessment, and data protection in the first quarter of 2025. The AI integration for personalized insights, mentorship matching, and offline access is done in the second quarter of 2025. So the potential impact of this is that CenturyBit enhances cybersecurity awareness and enables proactive threat management for businesses. So we foster community learning through shared resources and also continuous skill building.
I'm sorry, you gotta, all right, take a pause. Time's over. So let's get, yeah, a lot of slides there, but good news is you don't have to, one of the judges could ask you a question. So let's get all the judges up here. And then I think at this time, I think Girish, you get the first question. Let's get you on the, let's get you all. Go for it, sir. Do you have a question for this team?
Thanks, Ravi. So in terms of, I think you mentioned about 2 or 3 free resources. Those resources may have a limited information. If the business needs more than the information available, let's say the Verizon digital skills, etc., specifically on the niche area like a security, right? How are you going to bridge that gap, team?
Sorry, please can you
From a digital competency point of view around the security, if the free resources are not sufficient for the business, how are you going to bring the additional skills through mentors? What's your approach?
Okay, so there is a mentorship pairing. So we pair the users with the mentors to help guide them through the skills implementation, the tools implementation, and also provide support as well for security, security to help them with their security posture of their businesses. So these mentors are actually security professionals, and they provide all the support to small businesses to help them grow and help them keep safe, make their data safe, the consumers' data safe, all around security advantage.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mike, I'm now going back to making another loop. So Mike, you've got a question for the team?
Yeah, I do. First of all, I like the energy, great presentation. Thank you guys. You put a lot of thought into it. So that's fantastic. My question is, cybersecurity is a moving goalpost, and it's always hard to nail down what is a good standard from a cybersecurity standpoint. So how do you keep your platform up to date with regards to the cybersecurity standards as of that point in time?
So by continuously updating our platform with the latest information, threat information, and also providing this information to the users. And we also plan to implement like a threat and security news updates for the small business owners as well, to keep them updated on those threats and trends that is happening and currently. And also through the partnership with Google digital garage and others. We hope that they can also provide real-time information, current informations about cybersecurity to the small business owners. And also with AI, since we're implementing AI as well, we believe that with AI, I don't know how to put it. But yeah.
Thank you, Christina. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Mike, she answered your question with like 3 alsos. So I was waiting for the 4th also. I love it. she's thinking it through. That's good. All right, Subhaya, please, a question.
The problem statement was about overall mentorship improvement for overall digital adoption. You obviously tried to address the cyber security quite well. It's quite impressive. Nice presentation overall. So how do you help with mentorship of overall digital adoption by small business?
Can you repeat the question?
How will you help you address the cyber security as a primary issue for the small business? How will you help them be better overall and digitally?
So that's why the platform is there for them. So by providing like assessment questions, we provide tailored assessment questions. They'll be able to answer these questions based on their business needs. You know, we collect questions about the size of their business, how many employees they have, their security posture, like what implementations, cyber security implementations they already have in their companies. And after the assessment, the AI collects these responses and analyzes it and provide tailored recommendation for their own specific needs. So after these recommendations are provided for them, then they are able to right there, they are able to act on them, because we provide action steps, and they're able to also track their progress as well. They can also retake the assessment after they've implemented those recommendations. Yeah.
Okay, good. AI mentorship. Good answer. Okay.
All right, Girish.
I think Craig has not completed, but I do have one question, but I'll wait for Craig to complete. You know, if I had one.
All right, Craig, you're up, and then Craig.
Yeah, it's good presentation. I see how you've zeroed in on cybersecurity. What are you going to do about after sales service on cybersecurity? Because you know they're going to be hacked.
Oh, that's a good question. I think another thing we can provide on this platform is response, how they respond to cyber threats, because attackers are getting more creative now. They try to break into the systems. So what we can do and implement in our platform is to provide what steps they can take towards addressing this cyber actors when they come and their response to it.
Thank you.
Hey Ravi, I can go next.
Go for it.
So, team, pretty much impressed with the kind of detailed analysis you guys have done. Talk to us about this user dashboard which is on the screen. What is this about? What are you guys trying to do here?
Okay. So this is the first dashboard, user dashboard. I don't know if you can see my cursor.
We do it. We see it.
No, we can see it. Good.
So this is the overview of the user dashboard, so they can see their current score. That was after they've taken the assessment. This is 55% secure. So then this is the risk level. How the level at which their businesses are secure, essentially. So, and also this is recommendations to take action. So these are buttons to take action. And also they can retake the assessment. This is the time at which time and date at which this person took the assessment, and they can also retake the assessment. For offline content, we provide downloadable reports for them, to access whenever they want to. And also, these are the areas that the security assessment covers. So we have user access and authentication. It covers that. We also have I think network and endpoint security and all that. And these are the level at which they are secure in these specific areas. Also, we have action steps here. These are steps they can take towards securing their businesses. And here we have this is the recommendation section. So we have these are the list of recommendations provided by AI. So yeah, when the user click on this one of these recommendations, sorry, so it brings out a modal window, and this is the detailed description of the recommendation. So here we have to set up two-factor authentication. So we provide a brief description about the
Time is up.
All right.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're over time. So no worries. This is the opportunity now for, oops, let me make sure I could share my screen. I'm gonna take over your screen there for a second. And let me take over the, all right. So good job, team. We're joining us from Nigeria and Ghana, or Mauritius, I saw somewhere. So, wow, cool, awesome. So glad to see the African countries join our hackathons. And here's an opportunity for Mike to tell us his 1 minute pitch about him as we transition to the next pitch. So Mike, floor's yours, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Ravi. So, first of all, I want to say thank you to all of you for taking the time and effort to put these wonderful presentations and prototypes together. I think all of you, having made it to the semifinal, are already winners. So you got to pat yourself on the back. A little bit about myself. I'm Mike Dennis. I'm relatively new to TiEU Southern California. I've only been a TiEU charter member for the past 7 months. And, I am a deep technologist. I have about 25 years of experience in the insurance and technology domains. And, currently I am a senior vice president and chief architect for a very large financial services company based in Southern California. And, I spend a lot of my time dealing with technology, working on business problems, facing off with C-level executives. So I'm pretty deep in terms of, understanding what the business problems are, what the business strategy is, and connecting technology to, foster growth and improve the organization's throughput. So, my passion is to travel. I travel. I love to travel with my two daughters, and like to play tennis and just work out when I have the time. So that's a little bit about myself. And
That's
congratulations once again to all of you.
That's awesome. So there will be an opportunity at the, when we go back in the main room later at the end of this program today, for people to share their LinkedIn links. And boy, students, if I were you, man, what an awesome opportunity to connect and find a very experienced mentor, like all of the judges that we have here. Connect with them. Now you've got, you basically have access to them in some way through TiEU, because TiEU is all about mentoring and providing that service. That's what governs all of us. It's about fostering entrepreneurship through education, investing, incubating, networking, and mentoring, being one of the 5 pillars. So awesome, Mike. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. Let's get the next team in the spotlight. So looks like these guys are sitting together. So I've already found them quickly. I'm gonna take off our last team if I could. Okay, I think they're out. Nope. And let me get you guys to share your screen. I'm gonna stop sharing screen.
Yeah, I just need to change my permissions really quickly.
Say that again, Luca.
I'm just changing the permissions really quickly and I'll start sharing.
Sure. Just let me also check on Nityashri. How are we doing on our judges dashboard?
Yeah, we got the responses.
Fantastic. Okay, so let me do this. I'm gonna remove all pins, okay? And then Nityashri, I'm gonna add you first. So we got our timer. And then let me go find our student team sitting together. There you are. Okay, so sounds like we're all ready to go. So 3, 2, 1, go for it.
All right, judges, thank you so much for being here with us. My name is Luca Neal. My name is Andy Lopez. And this is the Student Local Adaptation Program, also known as SLAP. So what we're going to go through here is, first, we're going to talk about why this issue is important to us, why we're so passionate about it, how we can help using our skills.
And some examples, mockups that we created, and how we plan to monetize and scale everything.
Right, so who are we? My name is Luca Neal. I'm a computer science student at the University of Houston, and I am native to Houston, Texas.
My name is Andy Lopez. I'm a computer science student also, and I go to HCC, and I'm also from Houston.
Right, so why is this important to us?
This is important because one day Luke and I went out to go eat lunch at this restaurant that we both love, and we had noticed their website wasn't dynamic whatsoever. And we kept joking around saying we could probably make something better for them to help them out and stuff. And that's when the problem from the hackathon came to mind, where we realized we can combine students and businesses together to collaborate, basically.
Right, so we have the idea, right, that local businesses, they don't have the technical skills to promote themselves to the entire city. So how can we actually solve it with a quantifiable solution? So we wanted to create a web application that takes skilled and passionate computer science and finance students, such as ourselves, and pairs them up with their favorite local businesses that they care about. So through the web application, we would start with the first phase being survey-based matchmaking. So we would ask the local business what they need help with, and we would ask the student what they have to offer, right? So we would ask the student, what they can design, what they can code for the local business, and we would create the pairing based on that. After that match is made between the student and the business, the web application would then shift into a collaborative space, like a digital workplace or whiteboard, which you're going to see in a second, that's completely customizable and really facilitates the collaboration.
Here are our mockups that we created. Here's our landing page. You can see the survey button, the About Us button, search bar. What sticks out the most for us is our whiteboard page. This is where we think collaboration is the most important thing for both student and businesses to create something better for both of them. Students get experience from the business that contacts them through the survey, and it's just our favorite thing. We have a button that says add widgets where you can customize and put what you want on your whiteboard. We also have the Visual Studio API and the Zoom API to keep everything in one spot. It's our favorite thing that we created.
Yeah. So we know the design aspects and we know kind of the workflow of this, but how are we going to sustain it and how are we going to be able to scale this up? Our main idea here is to use university-sponsored promotion, essentially. So if we were to reach out to a university and then have them contact their students through a mailing list or a mail letter, it would look really good if that student were to go on and work through the Student Local Adaptation Program for the university, right? Because that shows that they're teaching their kids what they need to use in the real world. Our pricing model, we do have it laid out, but without going into too much detail, it would start with basically a flat fee that the local business pays for the service of the student mentor. And a cut of that would go to us in order to keep the cloud hosting going for the web application, and a cut of which would go to the student. And the cut that goes to the student would be variable based on the services offered, right? So if a student were to offer website design to a local business, that would be one price. If they were to offer website design and server management, that would be another price, right? So we know the whole workflow, we know how we're going to sustain it. How do we actually make sure and measure the success of this, right? So we want, after the full process, we want the local business and the student to answer a post-process survey to ensure that both parties are reliable, make sure they're doing, what they said they were going to do, and ensure that the web application is functioning as intended. And then afterwards, we would want to be able to showcase. Thank you. We would want to be able to showcase the business technologies used either through the web application or on our socials. And I think our main idea here is really the collaboration, the person-to-person work, because we care about our local businesses and we know that we have the ability to help them. And we know that our colleagues do as well. So thank you so much. This is our contact information.
All right. So let's get, I'm going to go back to the original order that I had. So, Judges, help me. Was it Mike that went first when we started? Because otherwise, let's go. Girish, I think you keep
Yeah, I did go first.
losing
I did
track.
go first, Ravi.
This is the last team though. So Mike, you want to go first, and then
Yeah, I could
so
go.
Girish, Craig, and Subhaya last. Okay.
Yeah, Luca and Andre, thank you. That was a good presentation, and you put ample thought into building your prototype. I had a funny question. I mean, people love to be Googled, people love to be Ubered, but people not love to be slapped. So can you explain a little bit about why the acronym slapped, and why didn't you go for something like LSAP or SAP SAP?
Right. I get the idea. It's honestly because it's extremely catchy.
Yeah.
I first came up with, we were coming up with the process, like we came up with the idea of college students helping their favorite local businesses. And I know it doesn't seem like, it seems like not the most appealing, but it's really easy to search for. There's nothing else of the same name. And if you're looking for it, you know exactly where you're going to get, because it's, you know, it's the name.
We also feel like our logo just helps us stand out a lot. It's a really cool logo that we took a lot of time and thought to process, like to make it basically.
Okay. No, thank you. I just wanted to understand the thought process behind that. If there is time, I'll circle back and I'll ask another question towards the end, but I want to give the other judges a chance. So
yeah, Girish, you're up.
Sure. Hey, very nice job, team. So, in terms of engaging the students, one of the key things is, the availability of students on a continuous basis with assignments, with, a lot of other stuff, which overwhelms them as they start supporting the business, right? How are you going to kind of monitor or incentivize the ongoing engagement of the students, right? So that the business don't get disrupted.
Right. So I think that's also where the whiteboard space comes into play, because the idea is that it would be hosted like within the cloud, and we would be able to monitor the activity as you go, right? So we would want that the product process, like the workflow, to be visible at all of its stages within the whiteboard space. And we would also make sure that that continuity would be represented in the post-process survey for both parties. So as long as the student and the business were, happy with how seamless the process was, then that would be reported upon. We would take that feedback and we would implement it.
Okay, thank you.
So let me start next. Good presentation. I actually heard another product in there, embedded internship. I could hear that, but I'm wondering, do you expect to charge for this? What's your pricing model for this?
Right. So yeah, it's pretty simple as far as it goes. So cloud hosting using something like AWS or Google Cloud Services is going to cost, for a web application of our size, around 100 to 300 a month. And assuming 100 to 500 is usually range. Assuming around 250 a month, that comes out to 3K a year. We would assume maybe a client base within the first year of maybe like 10 local businesses. Mm-hmm. And so we would charge them for that. The base charge, obviously, to keep the web application running would be $300, assuming 10 clients. And then that would be the only cut we would need to keep the web application running. And then every other price involved would be compensation for the student and their services based on what the market is looking like at that moment. So
price as you go. I understand. Thank you.
My turn? Yeah. What is your...
Sorry, I was muted. Yes, your
yeah,
turn.
Again, same comment as Mike about the name. One way that you could explain is you slap the small business owner to wake up and be smarter with digital. Right. So what is your go-to-market strategy? How do you enroll the small businesses?
Oh, for growth? Right. So I think with the development comes a lot of promotion. Would you want to talk about that a little more?
Basically, we would just send out emails, basically.
Yeah, I mean, like as we would develop the small businesses, their promotional strategies, we would want to grow that with them, and having kind of like mailing list, like university mailing lists involved involved, I think would help a lot also, because at a certain point, the universities that the students are attending play a role, right? And that role is promotion for the students. And within that, I think comes a certain amount of promotion for the small business, because if you have a student from your university working with a small business and they create, we have skilled students here. We have skilled students at UH and HCC that, their design skills just need to be put on display with a real world example. So given that, I think that kind of promotional status and like strategy through universities as a third party would be really helpful, because it would bring attention to other students, which would then grow the business even more, because that gives us more mentors.
All right, you've got 2 minutes and 30 seconds or 20 seconds. So Mike, you said you had a question. We'll circle back.
Yeah. Yeah, so my question was around the offline content. Like, what capabilities do you have to represent, underserved populations, rural areas with offline digital content? How do you take your product and serve those communities?
So actually, we are using the Zoom API in the whiteboard space, but for the most part, originally the idea was, because these are local businesses, the students would be meeting on site with the business owners. So we would want, even in a place with limited like wireless connection, a limited service, we would want the students to be able to meet up with that business in person on site, in which case they would still be able to use the web application to its fullest extent, because they could both collaborate within the whiteboard space, and that would give them the resources they need. But it would be, face to face between the mentor and the mentee. So I'm not sure if did that answer your question?
Partly. It did. Partly. I mean, it looks like your model is to have them face to face. Right. Okay. I get it. Okay.
You got a minute on the clock here. Any judge who has any other questions, go for it. It's open for all. If none, sounds like none. I'm going to share the screen.
I'll ask the same question. Sorry, Ravi.
Go ahead.
I'll ask the same question I asked another team. So what is the continuity, once the students graduate? Like, how do you ensure continuity in the mentorship?
Right. So we also had in mind that this would be kind of work with like upperclassmen, so like junior, senior, and then eventually into grad students. So between that transition of maybe being a senior to a grad student, we would want to focus on the students that are continuing their work at the university. If there were to be a break in that continuity, we would ensure that everything, all the progress that the business had made with their previous mentor, would be saved within the web application and could later be worked on with a different collaborator, right? So we would want to be able to, if let's say one student is working with a business and they're developing,
Your time's up, team.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, your time's up, Lucas. So no worries, judges. Please do go ahead and score this team. At this time, I'm going to ask Girish to do his 1 minute pitch for this audience.
Thanks, Ravi. Very nice job, everyone. It was pretty interesting to listen to all of you. Quick introductions. I've been in the technology space for close to 30 years now. For the last 3 years or so, I've my own startup in the technology consulting space, and I also been an active member of TiEU SoCal and an angel investor here, and works to or enjoy working with the student community through TiEU. Corporate wise, I used to be pretty much spent majority of my time with insurance, banking, finance, and the healthcare industry, providing technology consulting services through my company. So that's about me, and happy to connect and provide ongoing mentorship if anybody needs. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So students, round of applause for all our judges, because they've given up their Saturday to be here, at least the morning part of the Saturday, because majority of them are in Southern Cal or California. But thank you. You guys are awesome. So at this point, I know Pradeep is already here. So Judges, stay in this room. Students, go back to the main room. There's a little button on the bottom that says leave. Don't leave the session, the whole Zoom call. Just leave the breakout session. Go back into the main room and go, find out what they're talking about. I think they've got some good announcements for you. Good news for you guys. So go back. I'm gonna wait for all of you to leave, and then judges, just stay here for about 10 minutes, because I think we'll deliberate and kind of get your scores down. Nityashi, do you see that? Oh, whoa, look at that. They're closing. It looks like we're all going to end up leaving. Judges, I may ask you to come back here in about
Oh,
20
we got
seconds.
the responses.
Oh, you got the responses? Okay.
Yeah.
The breakout rooms are closing. Was that intended? Intentional? I guess we'll find out in 10 seconds. Judges, you're going to be kicked back into the main room, and then we may need to come back here for 10 minutes to do a